All right, what is up, guys? It is Trey with another trade recap. Today's a little different though because I did not trade from this account, the TD Ameritrade account. Instead, I made a couple trades from the Robinhood account, um, which I don't know why I chose to use that one, but I did. I had 2 day trades available to me, and you know what? Small loss overall, and making this video so I can learn from my dumb mistakes. So, first, let's get into workhorse, right? So let's see, 4-1. Let's go to trade, and we'll go to workhorse. Yeah, okay. So this is the first trade I made, and it was on this initial pop. This was right out the open. I was actually pretty happy with how I got this. I maybe stayed a little longer than I should have. So I bought Workhorse here over pre-market highs of 1572 for this for a potential breakout, and I got just above that, and you know, within 4 or 5 ticks or minutes or whatever, like, you know, I was up 15% on this, and I got a little bit greedy. I thought I was going to keep running, and I was also watching I been trying to watch the 5-minute candles over the 1-minute candles just to kind of force myself to have some more patience. But once I started seeing it turn here and it clocked this candle, I was like, all right, time to dip out. So I left somewhere in the middle of this for a very, very, very modest gain, I think, of maybe like 6% or like $6 or something. Actually, let's go into Robinhood right now, and I can pull the trades up if I record my screen. Alright, so okay, here we go. Going on to Robinhood, and we go to, we do like trade history. How do we do that? Yep. You can see I used all my day trades. Okay, here we go. Workhorse. Initial buy 100 at 1562, and then that first sell 106 at 1660. So about $1 a share. 1660 is bam. So like at the low of this bottom tick, with the entry around here. So, you know, decent move. I wish I would have sold when I saw it was immediately up 13%, but whatever, you know, that is what it is. And then the second one I want to go over is this FAMI. You can see I have a Workhorse buy that I have just as a more long-term swing because Workhorse is 43% short, so, you know, hoping for a longer squeeze there. FAMI, you know, I got 917 shares at 51.7. All right, after this initial spike, I kind of missed this, and then this happened, and I was like, okay, cool. So I'm going for the confirmation move, and I put in my buy order around here for this retest of these highs. And my thesis was right. I just timed it wrong. Completely wrong, right? I got shaken out when he clocked a newer this low. When we got to this low, I was like, you know what? Not for me. I'm out. And we were coming up on, you know, 7:30 is when I go take the dog for a walk. Now, funny enough, 7:30 is also like the time where this literally retouched 52. So whatever. And then I get back from the walk, and here it is at 54. So I guess you could call this like a little bit of a bull flag forming and then breakout, whatever. But oh my goodness. And the whole time in this consolidation range, you're seeing huge orders flashing on the ask over here, like 900, 300, and then by like, you know, 80 or 90 on the bid. And it would flash and it would go away, flash and it would go away. So that kind of spooked me. And you can see now that it's kind of back at VWAP. This might be a good late day play. If this holds VWAP for the rest of the day, I would consider a long again on the TD account. Possibly a swing IDK. But okay, I want to talk about this though, because something stupid psychologically I did here. I had a win on Workhorse, right? So I had a win on Workhorse, and I'm like, yeah, I made $6. Great, this shit is easy. And so what did I do on FAMI? I sized up when I should have. I'm so freaking stupid. And Workhorse, first of all, I have no reason to take the $500 position size that I've been taking with the OTC overnights, and I'm only doing that because commissions. I just don't want a 10% plus gain required for break even, so I take the $500 position size on OTC stocks. With the NASDAQ, though, there are no commissions. So Workhorse, $100 position. Wanted something low stress, wasn't gonna matter too much if it started to go against me, and I could have more patience and this and that and this and that, right? So should have done the same thing with FAMI, especially doing it in my Robinhood account where the executions are gonna top tick you every time. And oh man, look at that little Pierce. Ooh, that's rough. But anyway, so what did I do? I felt so proud of myself and confident, and you know what? 500 into FAMI. I know we're here at the then highs and we're consolidating, but you know what? No, 500 into FAMI, and I got shaken out at a loss of like $10 or whatever. So down $4 on the day. Sucks. Got to update the Profitly because, as you know, posting all my trades on Profitly for total transparency. But man, kind of bummed. I guess what I've been doing is using the Robinhood for the NASDAQs if I have the day trades available to me. That way I can just save TD for OTC plays for those commissions. That's kind of the thought. But we'll see. I'm kind of mad at myself for the way that I handled the trading this morning. And I said, when I have my day trades back, I'm not going to be so quick to use them. I'm not going to feel like I have to use them. And what did I do? I used the 2 Robinhood day trades that I had available to me on good setups. Sure, I made some on Workhorse. I'm mad that I didn't make more, but I'm really just bummed on FAMI. I shouldn't have taken as large a position. If I had a $100 position, I'd probably still be overall up on the day by like $1 or $2. But what are you gonna do? This is not looking good anymore. So I guess this is a no play now. That's really upsetting. Forget everything I said about taking back this afternoon. Oh my god, just massive sells. Like this 30 by 18. Nothing but red on the time and sales. Like, oh my goodness. You got some people trying to prop it up here in the 4.9s. Goodness. So I would maybe look for this 4.8 to hold. Anyway, doing this under PDT is really frustrating. I just want to take a second for a little bit of a rant there, because man, the number of setups I see, and you have to be so choosy, and sometimes you're wrong, and having that luxury of a big account to just oh, it doesn't matter if I scale in, it doesn't matter if I cut as soon as the trade goes against me, because I can trade as many freaking times as I want. And so when I'm right, I'll just let it run. But you can't do that if you're under PDT. You have to have your entries completely timed right. Look at Workhorse. All right, so my swing was pretty much here at VWAP, so I'm definitely down on my swing for a little bit. Actually, let's kind of, what's my swing at? Ugh, down 12% on the swing, but that's fine. This is more of a long-term play. We're kind of testing this. Why am I doing this on Robinhood? But I'm not mad. Here we are, Workhorse. Let's get rid of these. So, you know, we're testing this. This is technically, you'd consider this like a first green day type of play. And, you know, we'll see. This isn't promising. We kind of looks like we topped out right here. So this is kind of the key level to look at, that 1822. Maybe I'll stop out at like if these lows don't hold. I would be looking for 1310 to now hold as support for this continued uptrend. But I mean, man, once you get past the $20 range, 22, 28, 31, like a lot of room to run. This is sold 40 something odd percent short. So potential. Anyway, just frustrated, you know. I'm determined to get this down. I'm determined to video log every single trade I make in the spirit of Steven Johnson. If any of you watch Steady Trade podcast, kind of getting inspiration from him, and to hold myself accountable. Again, I want to create more content. I'm determined to get good at trading, so I have a scalable skill beyond just what I can do in post-production, where you're really only getting paid for the hours that you're putting into the job. So I really think this can help break me out of that cycle over the next 4 or 5 years if I stick with it. Otherwise, that's about all I have for the day. So I'm going to sign off. Look at AMC, just ooh. Yesterday was the big AMC rally, and now it's just kiss of death. We'll see. But I think this is the backside of the move now. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.